My name is Lily Ledbetter, and welcome to West Wing Week.
Welcome to the West Wing Week, your guide to everything that's happening at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue and beyond. This week, the president marked Equal Pay Day by signing 2 executive orders to help level the playing field for women, pushed for better access to skills-based high school training, hosted the Prime Minister of Tunisia, and traveled with the First Lady to the memorial at Fort Hood, and then on to Austin to honor the 50th anniversary of the Civil Rights Act. That's April 4th to April 10th, or Love Never Ends. On Friday, the president held a bilateral meeting at the White House with the Prime Minister of Tunisia to discuss a range of issues, including international investment in Tunisia that is critical to that nation's growth. At the very end, the Prime Minister switched to English to drive home his point.
Just believe in it, just take the risk, invest in it.
I would do my statement in French also, but my 7th grade French isn't quite up to it.
On a rainy Monday morning, the president traveled to Bladensburg High School in Prince George's County, Maryland, where he highlighted the school's successful Health and Biosciences Academy, one of the recipients of the New Youth Career Connect grants. He also got to spend some time revisiting high school microbiology.
I'm not going to catch anything getting too close, am I? Saquon, how'd you end up being the only guy on this day?
After class, the president hosted members of the VFW leadership in the Oval Office, met with presidential ambassadors for global entrepreneurship, and then spoke at the swearing-in for the new Small Business Administrator, Maria Contreras-Sweet.
Ladies.
Tuesday was Equal Pay Day across the country, and the president took action to ensure equal pay for women, signing 2 executive orders to hold federal contractors accountable for their efforts to address the gender pay gap.
Now we're here because today is Equal Pay Day. Equal Pay Day. And it's nice to have a day, but it's even better to have equal pay. And our job's not finished yet.
Let me tell you about what we're doing here. This dog is Chopper, and this is a Navy SEAL, and this is his dog. This dog saved his life in battle, and these military dogs, they not only save lives on the battlefield, they help heal lives when they come home.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President, and thanks to Trevor and Chopper for helping develop the Navy SEAL's first canine combat unit.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Chopper. Hey, C-name as well. He saved my life in the battlefield and actually introduced me to my wife as well.
And they know what you're feeling, don't they?
Yes, they do.
They know what you're feeling.
On Wednesday, the President and First Lady embarked on a 2-day trip to the Lone Star State, traveling first to Fort Hood for a memorial ceremony honoring victims of last week's tragic shooting. On Thursday, the President and First Lady traveled to Austin, where they attended a civil rights summit to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the signing of the Civil Rights Act. The event was hosted by the LBJ Presidential Library, and while they were there, the President and First Lady got a tour of an exhibit describing President Johnson's role in the civil rights movement.
Because of the civil rights movement, because of the laws President Johnson signed, new doors of opportunity and education swung open for everybody. Not all at once, but they swung open. Not just blacks and whites, but also women and Latinos and Asians and Native Americans and gay Americans and Americans with a disability. They swung open for you, and they swung open for me. And that's why I'm standing here today, because of those efforts, because of that legacy.
So remember, you can find out more information about any of these topics and see complete videos of these events at whitehouse.gov. And thanks again for checking out your West Wing Week.
She wrote me a letter saying, "You just keep on trucking." I will with folks like you.
When the going gets tough,
You got to keep on trucking. Absolutely. Well, we're grateful to you.